So what's the big thing missing for Team Secret in their final pick?
We're about to find out.
There it is.
Surprised at all by the laning setup here.
Quite a bit, because I think the offlane co-op, especially now that they know that she's skilled Blink, she has pretty much no power to really take over the lane. So they're going to charge on mind control. Not sure whether they could actually succeed, get the kill. They're going to lift him back, give him the heal.
They're going to try, but these quills are slowly stacking up. They're not that scary at level 1, and Secret's persistence pays off.
Is going to be really, really hard. This is reason number 1. Kuro is going to just be a huge annoyance.
Uh-oh. Miracle's actually got to be a little careful. There's a lift available. This charge is coming in hot and heavy. They've got the physical damage, and he goes down. Puppey coming in again with the punish. Could be a storyline this game as Kuro almost dies as well. Becomes very elusive, right? You have the snowball save in the larger fights as they do. Again, make their move onto this puck. The silence has already been skilled up, and Miracle may go down. He will again. It's just to recognize something is up. Finally, the charge goes elsewhere. It's on to KUROKY. 2 old friends about to butt heads, and YapzOr coming in with that bonus drow damage. Will they have enough to get the kill here? They're certainly going to try to make Kuro's life sad. Gets lifted up, tossed back down, still holds the snowball, but now the drow joins the party, and Kuro gets ganged up on. He'll fall. Miracle has to back away.
Snowball away, but didn't go for the
top lane. Meanwhile, big dive onto Matumba Man, and Puppey does it again. 5 charges, 5 kills. They give the mid lane, at least initially, to YapzOr charge. Coming through, they get the lift off, they time it just right with the charge, but now Kuro comes in. Could get the snowball save, he is going to dodge the stun, but he rolls his buddy forward. Miracle has the invis rune. We'll get back to safety. Even the shard block, Kuro showing. He learned a thing or two. They're still chasing though. Now the charge in again, just got the vision. Puppey committed with the bash. Gets the edge again. 6 doesn't have too much to worry about now as that bottom rune spawns. Puppey again with the charge. He goes on to GH. He is real committed, and he keeps on finding these kills. Another takedown. Give Puppey 7. Somebody stop this man already. Finally, it's YapzOr who pays the price. Charging in again. Why not? Fool me once, fool me twice, but fool me 7 times. Make it 8.
Very mechanically skilled player that could phase that kind of initiation, but
now top.
Sonic Wave. First, you want to have Force Staff on pretty much all of your heroes. As we see a charge going right on Miracle, there's that phase dodge, and now Puppey might be in a little bit of trouble. Coil's gonna get used, and they have the double damage on Miracle. It's activated. Puppey might be giving away a kill. He does. That is a killing spree streak, and now YapzOr perhaps in a little bit of trouble. He goes in, silence, not gonna hit, and not gonna be enough here, as now he's taking a ton of right-click damage. Mid one, revenges his captain. For a team, you don't give away any strategy, you know? Rubik is...
Here we go. Trying to set up on Kuro here. The charge comes through. The lift is timed right, but Puppey gets put out of the shards. The shards are saving grace until MP rushes in. He's got his ult available. They're going to have to chain him down. They can't quite do it. Even the uppercut, probably not enough. MP could die for Kuro. He doesn't have the blink ready. Now he does.
They should go for tower trades, and they are. Ice Shards on the mid lane, finds mind control. The charge is going to be in there. They have the lift available as well. No Sonic Wave, though. They will have the Reaper side, and it's going to fly off and chop his head.
But hadn't spent it yet, so a whole lot squishier. Had not picked up the cloak, and meanwhile, in the Roche pit, a crucial time for Matumba Man to get bashed, but mid one, not wise to it. He will snag that Aegis. They'd rather go for this KUROKY kill. Snowballing up, trying to roll away. Puppey's there. Just needs a bash to score the kill with MP's help.
That is also delayed.
Matumba Man, he just got done picking up this Aegis, and now he's about to lose it. Charge gives the vision with the help of the creeps, and the kill secured. Now grabbing the overpower. Get ready for this coil. But Miracle comes in, drops the 4-hero coil for now.
I mean, they're picking up a couple Yule Scepter. You talked about Rubik getting one, and Queen of Pain is also getting one. It's not the best initiate, but it's good.
The traps run mid. MP winding up the ult. Keeps on styling on him. Impressive stuff. Now looking towards top where they are trying to bring down GH. Really wants to farm up this Axe. He's so close to the point booster.
Missing.
MP does miss on the screen, but there's no teleport scroll. The Force Staff's on cooldown. Likely GH still going down. Tries to eat his way through the trees, but one tree stands between him and escape. Obviously evasion, fantastic against Ursa. He wants to upgrade that to a Solar Crest, and now the charge. Puppey finds Kuro. Story of this game. Does it again. Now the lift back, the bash as well, and with the Necro ult. Kuro goes
to the trees. He's out.
He's out, but GH, he's not. Gets silenced up. Mid one gonna take him down solo. It looks like Kazu getting into position with the nuke and will snag the last hit.
Level 1. running at you.
Again, big commitment for MP, but he's got the Yules. And now the Drought comes in from the side, working on this Ursa, keeping him caged up for now. The Quad Bolt committed. They take the bear down, claws ripped out of his paws, and now Liquid being pursued in full force as MP dives onto mind control, forcing him back, turns to just lob out the goo. YapzOr in position, there's the shards, Catchy's done it again, but the Force Staff of GH.
That sustain is pretty powerful. We're gonna see a charge to start things off, and this is a smoke charge.
Puppey's running into 5, Kuro will finally exact his revenge, it seems. That
Forces
was
at least one TP.
Liquid going for the trade here as they work on that tower, but in the top lane, that catches the Pup. Miracle down again. They launch a volley of auto attacks into it, forcing out the glyph. It might even be more without the puck, without the buyback.
There are no teleports.
That's their team fight. I mean, we talked about Cloud9, Lumi. No TPs. It's far too much Cloud9 for Liquid's liking now as they try to dive onto mid one. Kuro the sacrifice. Mind control now has to back away. The melee Rax is dropping rapidly. Glyph already committed. They pump the damage in. They're about to get the kill and they might get more. Kezu has the ult. Waiting for the moment here. Doesn't want to blow it on the Aegis.
Oh no!
Yule Scepter not timed right. The Quad Bolt comes through. They still pop that Aegis. They still get the follow-up kill. 4 of Liquid have fallen and Puppey once more. Charging in deeper, looking for the bash on GH. He needs some goddamn help, and he's not gonna get it. Down he goes. Secret making it look easy against Liquid.
Ping for mid. They don't want to back off. 2 heroes are dead. Blinking in. Silence. They lift up the Puck. The Puck is dead. Your charge going in. Just disabling multiple heroes.
Another one perhaps as Kuro tries to kick him away, but he pays with his life. One last fight. That's all they've got in them. They'll come in now with Matumba. Desperation, but quickly kited. Yule's up. Mind control being slowed. Now the charge forward. The end is nigh. Chewing through the Ursa, he enrages, but he's not going anywhere. They're unafraid. This Necro, ghost form for now, keeps him alive, and they can do naught but walk away. Back to the Rex. Back to objective. Secret. Melee to drop. Momentarily, Liquid 1 Rax away from being megaed at 27 minutes. Miracle jumps in, but again, it's the silences. They prove his downfall. They get 1 kill. Hold on. Do they get more? MP now. BKB expended. Scream. Commitment. Matumba has fallen. Miracle could be next. Just right-clicking him down. Kuro can't do it fast enough. He might die as well. Miracle juking out. Taps the shrine. Tries to keep Kuro alive. It's a triple for Matumba. Liquid hanging on by a hope. Maybe by a prayer. Mid one whiffs the Force Staff. Hurricane Pike won't get him back to safety. But the Shadow Blade will. And Secret, well, they salvage. I mean, at the end of the day, Lumi, it's GG. And Liquid know it. They get one last scrappy fight. But God, Puppey just slaughtered them with that Spirit Breaker.
He needs to be able to clear some AoE. Sven is banned out from...
Oh, they're fast though. Here we go. Oh,
Alchemy. To pressure, even for a Bat Rider.
Yep.
Do you see this Veno playing rather aggressively early on? No points in the Plague Ward, but got to imagine it is coming soon as Matumba Man in danger in the bottom lane. Almost taking down to the Maldic. Forces out the Kuro TP, and he will pop on that last tick.
Liquid.
Kezu, thanks you for your service. They start to descend on mid. They're looking for the Miracle kill. Good Void comes out, keeping YapzOr out of range of Crush, but now the Lance follow-up. That should secure it with MP joining the party. Multiple core lanes, apparently.
I feel like Team Secret is just one step ahead everywhere.
They are getting pretty heavily out-farmed as well, with the Cast Knight already at 20 CS. YapzOr is being pursued, though, as that first nighttime clicks in, and perhaps... Oh, no, YapzOr denying him the Arcane Rune, as he does get the crush off. Still the pursuit. GH very committed, and he will get the kill.
Something that they have to count on.
Mind control. Oh, does fog them, at least for now, but YapzOr on the case. Gets up the crush. Kuro coming in, looking for the save. The Maledict's there, but it is already level 2. GH arriving as well, but he's running into 3. Not sure this is a fight he wants to take. In fact, YapzOr, Harmon, as YapzOr lurks, waiting for GH to come through, but actually Liquid have brought 3. He needs to get out of here. Gale comes in, and with that, Liquid score another kill.
I feel like they played the first 4 minutes very well. I think they definitely got way more kills than they should have gotten with the heroes that they have. Hold that thought here as Puppey will have to turn on the heal as he runs away from GH, but perhaps a bait flies over.
Lapping away, but the Maledict is going to take him down. This is a move.
This is what he does.
Dates back to him.
Yep. Oh, there you go. There goes that Alchemist stack. That's like 200 gold.
Mid. They want Miracle. His Chemical Rage on cooldown, but in comes GH looking for the assist. Now Puppey's the one who's run over. GH again making
get
the right
more here.
movements once more. GH trying to play the hero, and GH doesn't quite get mid one, trying to
Not
take
yet,
it down.
one more hit.
GH is a goddamn hero. He scores the kill. He'll pay with his life, but well worth it for the PL. Mind control, though, might have overextended. Indeed, he will. Say one Matumba man does have the shapeshift. They're going to have to chain stun him. The lasso's available. They want the wolf, and they'll get him, at least initially, pulling him up onto the high ground where Puppey is lurking with the Maledict. The crush comes through. Kuro to the rescue, though. I don't think Matumba man dies just yet, and now he chases forward. Wants a piece of Puppey, looking for vengeance. The Witch Doctor's overextended, but YapzOr trying to at least get the deny out there. Not going to happen now. YapzOr on the run as well. They hound him. They pursue in force. A little bit too far. They are going to back away now, and on the chase is MP. Back the other direction we go. Ping-ponging onto mind control.
He's got
the short duration stun, and now gets off the poison over the crush. Connects on only one. The Snake Man's down. Secret going to back away for now. But this is all buying time.
Yeah, this is a
Miracle is farming. Both the catapult. Hell, they might try it now. Chemical Rage active. DD Rune can be popped. Last hit to Miracle. Give him almost 2,000 gold, halfway to the relic.
Can he make it out, though?
But can he get away? It certainly seems that case.
Okay.
Who's the big boy now? Miracle just Secret about to come out. But look with the ones on offense. Grouping up behind Miracle, they look for this tier 1 top. With the tower falling, Radiance will be nearly complete. In fact, Puppey in a bit of danger, lobs out the Maledict, but then gets silenced up, and GH pursues onto the high ground. Really wants to force it, perhaps. He's been baited in a bit too far. Cast coming out, Maledict ticking in, and will pay with his life.
Space created.
But space for the tower.
I mean, you just dove into the rest of his team play rather than, you know, how farm he gets?
I think it's more about the Oracle.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, they have a lot of damage, right? They have hit damage, great against Alchemist, who has relatively
They're running a mid one up top
base
here.
armor, but here comes the chase onto mid one. They want to kill up this PL.
And they will get it.
Huge pick off, no punish as Kezu just walks into the Necro army. YapzOr even trying to get his blink off, but constantly the minions are a problem. He's got to crush him back away.
Alchemist is joining the fight.
Though, still get the jump onto GH, but Matumba man wants to take this fight. Not into that Maledict. That's not going to happen.
coming in with their one stun. They're going to go on. Nice dodger by MP. They're going to try to walk it off. Miracle's chasing. He doesn't have his ultimate. They can turn on him right now.
Good snare by Kuro, but now the Death Ward coming through. Kuro's down, and Liquid have to retreat. The stun lopped out. God, if they had the PL, Secret would be diving so hard right now, but...
The Roshan pit, they know Rosh is going on, but it's hard to initiate. And this is a spot where you wish Batrider has a lasso. Blink lasso, rather.
Well, they're trying to bring in the whole gang, but by the time they get to the pit, it's already too late. Instead, they're going to go in mid, blocking down GH, and in a flurry of attacks, he should die. No Kuro's there with the save, but a 3-hero crush from YapzOr. A godly play by him. Still GH stays alive for a while, almost killing off Puppey, and now the chase is on. Liquid see an opening with that Venomancer all committed. MP dropping low. Do they drive forward? Mid one, kiting them from the side. However, he could get stunned here by the Al. The crush comes through, looking for the save. And now, isolating Miracle, but he's just going to Manta and retreat. Still has the Aegis as well. Secret have to gang up here and try to rely on that Puppey heal to get them back towards safety. They do get the mid one kill in the end.
Miracle didn't die. He has
want to
Aegis.
go back in. Secret are thinking about it. They don't have the lasso. Who do they jump on first? In the back lines, it's mind control. Without the Poison Nova, he should be an easy kill, but Miracle's there to the rescue. Bails his buddy out, keeps him alive, and forces Secret on their heels. Do they have a stun? The Void's cooling down. Oh, almost got it. GH.
And Liquid eventually came back, but I think they have stabilized.
Oh, they find Kezu now with the Void coming through. He goes for the Yules, but quickly getting purged off. Down he goes. Kuro on point. And Secret on the run, continually being picked off. The Wolves are scouting, and Matumba man knows there's additional heroes lurking here. He sounds the cry to chase forward. The BOT plays for Miracle, locking onto MP, looking to finish off the Chaos Knight. Liquid are going to get another. All of a sudden, it's all the way to the tiers.
It's going to hit tier 3, yeah.
For now, at least, there was a moment of backdoor, but that is gone, and now tower nearly down. If they kill this off, the Shrine's going to be
one more hit.
One more hit, he does it. Oh, that is huge.
Yeah.
Shrine's been opened up. Instantly, GH is onto it.
But they might get backstabbed. Here comes Team Secret.
Secret could have found their opening here. The crush to start, and they catch up. Of all heroes, they catch up Kuro. That's really bad for Liquid. They need to retreat, get out quickly. GH, looking for the Corrosive Haze there, but he somehow manages to
Link in 1 second.
Flame Break coming through is going to connect. They continue to slip behind the longer that clock runs. And now MP getting caught out here, silenced up. Outstun coming through. It's not the longest duration. The Shiva's connected as well, but he gets back to safety. Now it's Puppey who's called out. Do they turn? Do they fight? When will Secret make their stand? It's not now. Puppey's down, and P hesitates, blows the BKB, still goes down, and it's off to the races. Matumba Man charging in. They can descend on this tower, and a flurry of auto attacks look to bring it down. They force mid one on his heels. Liquid turn back for objectives now. Focus, eyes on the prize. Single-minded. They just want these towers. They want the racks. They don't care about Secret's heroes. It's an even game in kills, but that's not Dota. Dota is a game of buildings, and that's exactly what Liquid are taking down. Melee racks have fallen. They want more. Looking for the range. They still stick around. They're not even hesitating for the time being. The range will drop, and still no sign of answer.
They could maybe get Matumba Man on the way out, but I think they're happy to sacrifice him. No, they're going to leave him.
Lasso still available, but Kuro just sits back, waiting with the false promise. He's going to get Yules, and now the lasso comes through, but Kuro purchases it off anyway. Matumba Man going to be able to walk away freely. Maybe GH doesn't even go down here. Secret are committing their BKBs, potentially their lives, to this hold, and it seems like they're losing. They even try up, but the outstun comes through. Miracle on the onslaught here, charging forward, forcing Secret back. Mid one wants to fight. Still, BKBs have been expended. Is this really their time? Matumba Man's at full HP right now. The Lance comes through. I think Liquid are content to back away, but they need that shapeshift. They're still trying to kill him finally. He'll get that kill, but this could be big.
Darkness ends.
Darkness ends, and maybe the opening comes
Blinks
through.
away!
Yapzor, though, crushing onto the Oracle. That's probably the ideal target. Now the lasso comes through on him. Mid one can commit. They drag him up, roast him in the flames, and Matumba Man gets aggressive. He fights into this. Miracle joins the fray. They're going to back up their friend here. Still that Oracle is alive through it all. Kuro survives. Secret are not getting kills with these BKBs. Finally, the Oracle will drop. The Lycan also brought down, but round two is much more painful. Miracle still full HP. Fighting forward is the Lycan. Liquid win the fight. 3 fall. They push in.
We're winning this game so hard. I'm not even worried about giving a rapier away. We're going to finish the game right now.
Yeah, out comes the Gale. Miracle finally using that rapier for its proper purpose, which is to bring down buildings. They crush him. They can't control him, though. Liquid, Mega Creeps await. Game 3 awaits. Secret cannot close them out.
Call it GG.
What a shaky start, Lumi. That looked real dicey. Talk about composure. You're down 0-1. You're on the verge of elimination.
Gets its axe, like the amount of heal they have.
I'm worried
like,
about
look at this damage. Okay, let's see.
How is Quap going to have an impact? Oh, Luna.
Try to anticipate which way is best to go, and they decide on bottom. There is no vision of this for GH, and he's in trouble now. Lifted back in, straight into the charge. There is a point in the Lucent Beam, so no escape for GH. The connect, but his positioning is fantastic here, way behind the tower.
He's going to get cut off. Look at Yapzor coming from the south side.
Now, not so fantastic. Charge comes through. They do get the bash. Gets off the ghost shot, but he doesn't have anything to heal him during this time. Then comes the quad bolt, and down goes 2. Secret. They actually have a ward, and they want to punish Puppey. 4 heroes rotating in.
I mean, there's no stuns.
There's one stun. Out comes the cast. Kuro says, let's get him, boys. But
okay.
4 heroes fighting. There's about to be a quad bolt. This could really go poorly. Kaiser joins the party. Secret say, great. We'd love to take this fight in the river. They bring back. Is lacking. Secret could try again.
Charge coming in. It's going to find Kuro.
Oh, Puppey says, fight me, Kuro. That's a one-sided fight. CS up on the Luna. And they make their move now on the mid lane. Charge on the Matumba Man. From the rear comes Kezu. Oh boy, he pops quickly. Now onto Kuro, sprouted up. Do they have a Lucent Beam? Yes, sirree. Secret get 2.
They'll have that blink. They could now begin to smoke out and you know, play around the map for a bit.
Oh, charge. Now initiation onto KUROKY. Locking him down, finishing. Secret do look to smoke on the back of that as Miracle moves into the pit. Puppey is there with the charge to start the party. Wants to bait out that BKB. Not happening just yet. The slow comes through. From the rear goes mid one, though. Quickly, the Aluna clips rains down. But Matumba Man needs to get away. Does the 4-step. GH with the save. At least for now, keeps him alive. 4 hero illuminates, splashes through, but Secret are into the pit. And mid one's into the backlines. Wants to bring down the Keeper, who fights at his shrine, but Kezu chases forward. Pops the drums, gets the sprout. 4-step on cooldown, still eats his way out with the tango, but mid one is a Puppey.
BKB still down for 25.
Round 2. This time Kuro should have the positioning to interrupt this. Cast coming out, but it's not before he gets onto Miracle. Now Quap in position, and they're going to steal that nuke. Yapzor can keep his team alive in the fight, but Puppey's a bit isolated on the rear. Matumba does hold the site.
I think he wanted to cast it, but just died a little bit too fast. That's the one
duel
kill.
off.
Duel
They
in the
want
mid
that
lane.
lead. There is no quad.
Reaper side.
Bang! Huge kill for Liquid. Shan slowing things down, buying time for mid one to come in. His ult's still a bit short though, needs a little more time. They bring Miracle low.
They lift
He's
him
got
up.
the BKB.
They got vision.
But they can't control him. Puppey though with the charge.
Roshan slow. Roshan slow.
Who's gonna get it? The Rosh almost dead. It does go the way of Miracle. BKB. Liquid hang on. They smoke up and undercover.
You on the back line here. Mind control looks for a blink. Blink gives them the game of throw. You win or you die. The tide of the battle is turning, but do you think Team Liquid has a bash?
Jump on Miracle.
Reaper side.
Just Reaper.
Okay, the game has turned, I believe.
See ya.
At this point, Team
Gandalf bringing up the rear. GH is going to start healing his team up. Yapzor tries to slow things down. He will steal the death pulse, but
where's the team? They need to defend.
Hammering. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain pushing out the mid lane is going to rejoin the fray. Already, that tower is
down.
At it go. They got to focus on objectives here. Secret charge. Hold their base.
From the back.
Eric will doing so much work. Still the Aegis standing. Puppey is scouted out right now. There's no easy way in. They've lost the melee. They might just lose the range. Secret aren't even trying to hold their base. They forfeit a lane freely. Puppey all the while in the smoke. Lane duel. There's the duel. Fight who, Puppey? Fight me, says Mind Control. Someone your size. At this stage of the game, it really is a charge into a lift combo, and there's always that press the attack. They don't have that big team fight initiation. It's costing them. Out comes the Eclipse. Miracle with the BKB. Gets bashed. Gets controlled. The Reaper won't kill off mid one with his dying breath. He lobs out the Sonic Wave. Still, though, Liquid staying alive. Kuro tries to get back. GH keeping them in fighting shape. Two have fallen on the Secret. That's with the ults. You mind up now. You heal up now. You go for the second lane. You go for the jugular if you're Liquid. I'm not sure Secret can stop this. Yapzor is trying. He's stolen the Illuminate, but they have too many heals. They're just too tanky. The tower's falling. Now onto the melee. Liquid are doing it here. They're going to bring down another. Kezu has fallen. Desperation buybacks come, but they come without ults. They don't have the Providal. They don't have the Sonic Wave. There's the charge from Puppey. Follows up. He knows he needs GH. Can he kill him? Push away. He does the trick.
GH buys back. He doesn't care. They know this is their time. Illuminate heal.
This is where Luna can be strongest, but Miracle is hammering this Roche down quickly. MP moves in. He wants to force out the BKB. Puppey charge.
Go for the steal. Who's going to get the Aegis?
The Roche, but Miracle snatches the Aegis away. Puppey's down. Secret are in shambles now. Miracle chasing forward. 3 have fallen. That's a double dieback too. That just might be the lane of Rax. Yapzor falling. Whoa. Secret crumbling. Liquid.
There is a tier 2 up, so I don't think Team Secret will be down 3 Raxes.
Secret's lives are flashing before their eyes. They've had a scrappy showing here against Liquid. Game 1 looked great. Game 2.
GH, look at his position. He's in the trees. He's like, whatever.
Well, a Dire Courier does get picked off. That's a Dagon recipe down. Miracle charging forward. He sees heroes. He wants to kill them off. Now the Illuminate's coming out. A good blinding light pushing them back and away as mid one commits with the Eclipse as well. But Miracle with the BKB. Keeps on punching. MP survives. He hits the cheese. Does Reaper sight too early? Is it going to be enough? No, they still go down. Even at night, they don't need the heals. Liquid are too damn tanky. They gotta try. Yeah, they better find out soon. Miracle keeps on swiping, keeps on hammering.
Still got the Aegis too, man.
Chipping, still unable to find that opening. Puppey goes in, he charges forward, but Miracle there. I'm the real bad.
It's daytime. Welcome to the heals. Oh my God.
Heal. Illuminate splashing through. Secret buyback. One more charge. That might be all that's left. Now come the nukes and Miracle will drop.
He's actually in an awkward spot.
But he's got a BKB. To Secret have the damage to bring him down. The blinding light. GH keeping him alive. So does the press the attack. He gets out of there. And now mid one jumping in. A bash could be his downfall. One bash. Now the BKB. Slice. No dice though. Keeps on chasing.
Puppey's in.
Oh boy, that's a dieback. The Puppey goes down. One last charge. That's all he's got. Now Miracle, commitment, but without the BKB, he's got to be careful. Glimmer Cape the other way.
GH is an awkward spot. GH is going to get caught. GH, blinding light from Yapzor, pushing him back.
They overextended. They can't afford to lose Miracle here. This is a huge kill. It could be the start of a comeback.
They got Glimmer. They got press the attack. Kuro's going to run at them. Should throw his life away to save.
Lumi, meanwhile, the tier 4 is starting to get hit by creeps. Even if they get these kills.
With no BKB, he could just delay this a little bit.
Miracle is trying to farm up the MKB, but well, the blinding light not going to matter, at least for now, as they try to push Miracle up onto the high ground, sprout him up.
He's got no BKB.
Oh, the duel with the Reaper sight as well. Matumba Man gets the kill. Insta buyback. Running in with the
Stolen Reaper!
Can they make something happen? MP chases them back on his heels. Miracle wants to fight.
Oh,
he
the
rushes.
flashes!
Welcome to the meat grinder. Secret gets shredded. Pushed back. Maybe away. Puppey dies again. Out for 35. That's 13 for him. And here come Liquid. Right back into the fray. Miracle's at full health. Healing them up is GH. Giving them the help they need. Melee to drop. Rage start next. Liquid pulling through. Secret, one last hurrah. Do it without your Luna. Do it without your captain. How can they? We don't know, but they have to try, Lumi. Else, this might just be the game. Miracle hammering, pushing forward, thrusting his way out of the tier 4s. Look at him go with that attack speed. Tier 4's the drop. Still they fight on. 4v5. Last press for Secret as they charge in. They want that troll. They bash him back. Control him all they can. Already another dual one. Mid one's down. It's over for Secret.
GG!
Done it.